today's video, we're going to be talking about jobs in Tampa. I made a video about this quite some time ago, but a lot has changed because Tampa continues to attract more and more businesses to the area, and the job market has definitely improved a lot since my last video, even though it was super good then. So we're going to dive into that right now. But first, if you could do me a favor, if it's your very first time to my channel, if you could please just take one moment, hit that little subscribe button and ring the little bell. So I try to deliver a lot of content that just informs people about the Tampa Bay area. In particular, if you're looking to move here, I try to add a lot of value in that realm. If you find that useful or it's something that you think you might be interested in, again, please hit that subscribe button, ring the little bell, so you'll be notified when I release new videos. It really does help me out. But let's get going on this video about Tampa's job market. So in today's video, I'm going to be diving into the top 5 industries in the Tampa Bay area, and then I'm going to talk more specifically about top 5 employers that are currently in Tampa in 2023. So first, let's talk about Tampa itself. Tampa has grown so much. I've lived here since 2005. I can't even believe how much it has changed. I mean, parts of Tampa are completely unrecognizable to me just in the short time that I've lived here of about, almost 18 years now. For a lot of people that lived here their whole lives, they're like, oh, you're not really a true Floridian or Tampanian or whatever you want to call it. But I feel like that's a long time to get to know a place. But the thing is, Tampa's so big. There's been so many changes. Definitely more and more companies are relocating their headquarters here. I try to keep my pulse on that, and it seems like every other day I'm reading an article about another company that has decided to make Tampa Bay their home. But anyway, we talk to people every day that are talking about moving to Tampa, thinking about moving to Tampa, and we help them with that decision, help them to decide where might be the best place in Tampa for them to live, and then we help them find a great home in that area. So if you're thinking about relocating to Tampa, take a minute and hit that little subscribe button, ring the bell so you'll know when we release new videos. So let's dive right into these top 5 industries in Tampa. So number 1 is going to be healthcare. Tampa is a huge city. It continues to grow, and of course, Florida has always attracted a large retiree population. So all of these things have contributed to the healthcare industry being really large here in the Tampa Bay area. In fact, healthcare is one of the fastest growing industries in Tampa. Now, Tampa is home to Moffitt Cancer Center. It is one of the leading cancer hospitals in the world, and it is also home to the James Haley Veterans Administration Hospital. Now, that is one of the busiest VA hospitals in all of Tampa. I think last year it was responsible for servicing over 116,000 veterans. So it is completely amazing that they can service that many people. It is a huge, huge hospital. And on top of that, we also have Tampa General, we have Baycare, we've got Advent Health. So there are so many different healthcare related companies and hospitals right here in Tampa. The number 4 fastest growing industry in Tampa is going to be tech related. Now, Tampa is home to over 3,000 tech related companies, and it has been voted by Forbes as the number 1 emerging tech hub of America. We also have a huge cybersecurity presence here in Tampa, so if you are in the IT field, then Tampa is definitely a place that should be on your list. Now, number 3, and not surprisingly, is tourism. Now, Tampa is home to some of the best beaches in the world. Some would argue that it's not really Tampa beaches because they are located over in Pinellas County. Clearwater and St. Pete Beach are consistently voted number 1 beach in the nation, and they are absolutely gorgeous. If you have never been, I'm going to encourage you to come and take a trip here because the beaches are like none anywhere else. The sand is like sugar and the water is super clear. That's why it's called Clearwater. You can definitely see all the way to the bottom. It's absolutely gorgeous. Now, not only that, we have a lot of other entertainment options in the Tampa Bay area. Tampa is home to Busch Gardens. We've got Adventure Island, which is a water park. We've got Lowry Park, Zoo, which is a wonderful zoo. And of course, we're just a stone's throw away from Orlando with all of the things that Disney has to offer. Downtown has really grown to, Channel Side. There's Riverwalk down there. So there's so many things here that really attract a lot of tourists to the area. And that is why that's the #3 spot for Tampa. Now, the #2 industry is going to be finance. Tampa is definitely home to some of the major players in the finance industry like Bank of America, Citigroup, JP Morgan Chase. So if you are working in the finance industry, you could definitely find a job here in the Tampa Bay area. And finally, #1, not surprisingly, is defense, because Tampa is home to MacDill Air Force Base. Now that is where the United States Special Operations Command is headquartered, as well as United States Central Command. So those are just both huge operations, and they do have their headquarters there on MacDill Air Force Base, which is in the south part of Tampa. There's also some other military installations throughout the area. So defense is employing a huge number of jobs, not only military, but also contractors that work on the base, as well as government service employees. So if you are working in that field, then MacDill Air Force Base probably has an opening for you. So just a quick recap of the industries in the Tampa Bay area. So #1 is defense, #2 is going to be finance, #3 is tourism, #4 is IT, and #5 is healthcare. So if you are in any of those fields, which that definitely covers a wide spectrum of people, then you are definitely going to want to check out the Tampa Bay job market. But now let's move on to more specifically to some of the top 5 employers that are in the Tampa Bay area. Now the top employer in Tampa kind of goes hand in hand with some of the top industries in the Tampa Bay area, not surprisingly. And the #1 employer in the Tampa Bay area is Baycare Health. Baycare is a huge hospital system. They have several hospitals throughout the Tampa Bay area. In fact, they employ over 28,000 people in the Tampa Bay area. They offer a wide range of healthcare services, and it's just a wonderful place to work from what I understand. I have several friends that work there. They are very happy there, and they are an excellent employer. They've been voted top employer in the region, so definitely want to check out if you are in the healthcare industry. Next up is Publix. They are a grocery chain. If you are not familiar with them, they have been operating in the Southeast for over 90 years. They have over 100 stores just in the Tampa Bay area alone. They employ over 14,000 people. Those are some beautiful grocery stores. I don't know if you have had a chance to check one out. If you haven't, I highly encourage you to. I would say that their slogan is very accurate, where they say, Publix, where shopping is a pleasure. I think you'll definitely enjoy taking a look at their stores, and they are one of the top employers in the Tampa Bay area. Next up, again going hand in hand with some of the top industry, would be Tech Data. So they employ over 2,000 people. They're headquartered over in Clearwater, and they are one of the top tech employers in the Tampa area. Next up is the University of South Florida. Now, both of my sons attended this school. It is a fantastic school. It is a research university, and it has a fantastic reputation. Now, the University of South Florida employs over 13,000 people in the region, and they have a variety of job opportunities in fields like education, research, and administration. So if that is what you're looking for, you might want to check out USF. Now, last but not least is another healthcare related employer, and that is Tampa General Hospital. Now, Tampa General employs over 8,000 people in the region. They've been in the Tampa area for over 100 years. They have jobs anywhere ranging from, administration to nursing to physicians. I mean, pretty much anything that you can think of related to the healthcare industry would be a job that you could get there at Tampa General. Their location is fantastic. It's right downtown next to the convention center. It's a beautiful setting and a wonderful place to work. Well, there you have it. There's your updated 2023 list of the top industries in Tampa, as well as the top employers in Tampa. If you're thinking about moving to Tampa, then definitely the type of job or the employer itself that you could work for here is going to be important to you. If you need help with anything related to moving to Tampa, I would love to assist you with that. In fact, it's my passion to help people find the right place for them to live in the Tampa Bay area. So if you're thinking about making a move here to Tampa, don't hesitate to reach out to me. You can give me a call, send me a text, shoot me an email. Whichever method of communication you prefer is fine with me. When it comes to Tampa, I've got your back. One more time, if you could do me a big favor, I really do appreciate it. Sorry to keep asking for this, but it's so important. So if you could just take one quick little second, hit that subscribe button, ring the little bell so you'll be notified every time that I release a new video. I hope that this information today was valuable for you, and I look forward to seeing you next time.